Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And with AEW All In coming up this weekend, of course, we're doing our big predictions challenge this weekend. We've already dropped our predictions for Saturday night's main event and Evolution. Unfortunately, Great American Bash and Ring of Honor Super Card of Honor, no predictions from us.
We did do Great American Bash predictions in our NXT recap this week. Sorry, Ring of Honor.
We did. Sorry, Ring of Honor. I don't really know what's going on over there. Dude, Takeshita, all the confidence points. Anyways.
Oh, no, that was a good pick, Steve. He just pinned the champion.
Good thing it's not involved. It's not part of our predictions challenge. Anyways, as part of the predictions challenge, of course, we like to give you guys our official, unofficial predictions for the shows. Of course, AEW Dynamite had the go-home Dynamite. There is a collision tonight. I'm not sure how much more info there is to be gleaned from that particular episode of AEW programming. So we're going to give you guys our all-in predictions now. Where would you like to begin, Larson?
Let's start with the men's casino gauntlet match. We know MJF's in it. We know Mark Briscoe in it. Other than that, we don't know anybody who's in it. Steve, who do you got?
Man, I might eventually go higher on my confidence points with this one. I got MJF. I think the Hurt Syndicate is going to have a really good all-in, including MJF waiting to get that Triple B back with that contract coming out of Casino Gauntlet. So I got MJF winning this one.
How many confidence points do you have in MJF?
2 confidence points. But I could see me going up to... One of these matches confuses the shit out of me. I could go as high as 4 on this one.
Interesting. Control C and Control V for me, that's copy and paste. I got MJF with 2, everything you said. Yeah. I had to double check those are the right shortcuts. It's just muscle memory now, you know?
Dude, I don't even know, who else is going to be in this thing besides Mark Briscoe? Is Takeshita going to do double duty? Is he going to be in this thing too?
It's possible.
The Ring of Honor champion? Speaking of which, is Bandito going to be in this thing?
Possible.
Hologram should win this thing, I'll be honest with you.
He should. He's undefeated.
Yeah. He's undefeated. So I'd be in every match I could if I'm Hologram. Be
Heck
like, man.
Yeah. Speaking of Hurt Syndicate, they're defending the tag titles against Jet Speed. And the Patriarchy. You mentioned it'd be a good day for Hurt Syndicate on Saturday. I think it'd be a very good day for Bob Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. They took quite a beatdown on Dynamite this Wednesday, which means in my mind they will win at All In. I got Hurt Syndicate 8 confidence points. Max confidence.
Yeah. I feel like I'm probably going to end up moving to 8 confidence points, but I kind of wanted to be a little bit different here. I'm starting to question my 8 now. Anyways, I've got 6 on this. Yeah, probably go as high as 8. But, as we mentioned in our AEW Dynamite review this week today, not a lot of locks on this card. But yeah, I feel like Hurt Syndicate.
It's about as close as you can get to a sure thing on this card, I think, as there is. So
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I got 6 on it.
All right. What about this next one for the TNT title? You got Adam Cole, Bebe, versus Kyle Fletcher. Steve, will Adam Cole bring the boom to Kyle Fletcher?
Well, that's a different match. That's the Costco guys. If this was Adam Cole versus Costco guy, I still would have low confidence points. I don't know. Kyle Fletcher has beat Kyle O'Reilly recently. I feel like most of the math is on Kyle Fletcher losing this to Adam Cole. Adam Cole won by DQ, I think in a wonk finish type thing not long ago on Dynamite.
Collision or on Dynamite?
Kyle Fletcher, I think it was on Dynamite. Because I looked it up on the cage match. Kyle Fletcher, he's young, he's good, he's really good. I feel like he should win this, but I got 3 on Adam Cole winning this.
I firmly believe that Adam Cole's going to bring the boom to Kyle Fletcher. Well, here's the thing. Keep this in mind, too, Steve. Who did AJ call out when he said he's going to be at All In? Don Callis family. We can have Adam Cole bringing the boom. AJ brings the boom to help make the save to make sure Adam Cole wins. I got Adam Cole with 7 confidence points. He just won that TNT title. He ain't losing it yet.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, I'd love to see the Costco guy
You imagine
bring the boom.
Adam Cole's songs play when the boom part comes up. Adam Cole does his boom and AJ does his boom. Come on. Exactly. Goosebumps.
That's some goofy ass shit.
Oh, it totally could happen.
Goofy as hell.
It totally could
would happen. They go that goofy, dude?
Yeah, early in the card they would.
Dude, but can you imagine Fletcher carrying his title and Takeshita carrying the Ring of Honor title?
I don't think either of those things are going to happen, Steve. Next up, we got the Young Bucks taking on Swerve Strickland and Will Osprey. For me, this is really going to be the tell about what's going to happen in the main event. If the Young Bucks win, dramatically increases the chances that Hangman Adam Page beats Mox. If Swerve and Osprey win, it lowers the odds that Hangman's going to walk out as champion. I feel like they wouldn't have put the stipulation for Swerve and Osprey and not be able to go after the title for next year unless they had very distinct and clear plans what they're going to do for next year with that title, and they ain't involved in it. Therefore, I think Swerve and Osprey will lose to the Young Bucks. I got 6 confidence points on the Young Bucks winning this match.
I've got all the confidence points.
Whoa.
On the Jackson brothers to win this match. The Young Bucks are going to win this. I was cracking up because I was watching before we did our review today. I was watching the final segment there on Dynamite when Swerve destroys the limousine, double stomps the Young Bucks, and then he does he has a big goofy smile on his face. He comes in, he's like, "Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Swerve Strickland, I'm hot shit." And then him and Osprey, they embrace and they're looking at each other all happy and shit. And then Hangman emotionally, I think he's not really standing tall. So I think Hangman's good. I think he's gonna win. But you see how tall Swerve is standing there. Yeah, he's gonna lose. Him and Will Ospreay. It's much more interesting for them to lose this match.
Yeah. Next up, let's talk the AEW Women's Championship match. You got Toni Storm defending against Mercedes Moné. Steve, who do you got?
I mean, unless they do some big turnaround in terms of the go-home on... If they're trying to convince us that Mercedes Moné can't win the big one... I feel like she's going to win the big one. I feel like she's going to win this. And I got 4 confidence points because I kind of still feel like it's kind of either way. But, that last segment, Tony's like, "Oh, you can't win the big one." Well, okay, that probably means Mercedes is going to win the big one then. So,
yeah. This is always kind of a 50-50 proposition about who is going to win this one in my mind. But yeah, that segment on Dynamite this week really solidified for me that Mercedes is probably going to win. I don't got a whole lot of confidence, just 3 confidence points on this one. But yeah, I feel like Mercedes is going to win this one.
I mean, yeah. I was really thinking when this was sort of building that Tony's going to be the one to dethrone Mercedes. And that's probably still going to happen. Although there's a couple options they have. I guess, as we saw with Mariah May, Toni Storm can eat a loss and come out just fine. So, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about this new unified championship. They're going to determine the first champion.
What a debacle. Did you hear about what Tony Khan said about these titles?
No.
Coming out of All In, he says the person who wins can carry all 3 titles. And then they're still going to put something on the line of the Continental Classic.
Seems overly complicated.
They always do that.
Are they going to do a custom hat for the winner of the Continental Classic? That's what they should do.
Are they going to steal our gimmick? What the hell?
Anyway, Steve, who do you got to win in this match between Okada and Kenny Omega?
Oh, man. Kenny Omega, he came back from diverticulitis. They had to cut out 2 feet of intestine. He's hot shit. Everybody loves Kenny Omega. Therefore, I'm choosing with 5 confidence points Kenny Omega to lose to Kazuchika Okada. Rainmaker. Look, Rainmaker might kill Kenny Omega. He said so himself. Rainmaker is the future. Rainmaker always has Kenny's number for the most part. I know Kenny's won some. But
at least twice.
Yeah, he's won twice. They're 2-2? Is that right?
Something like that.
Something like that. Well, Okada is going to make it 3-2 because he will beat Kenny Omega. I got 5 confidence points on this.
Copy and paste. Okada with 5, everything you said.
He's Mr. Continental. He's probably going to go do the Continental and then win that too. So it won't even be a problem for the unified Continental Twitch Championship. Yeah.
It's too much. All right, let's talk about the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. Steve, I want you to go first here because I got an idea that's pretty out there that I'm going to put out there, but I want to wait and hear what you have to say.
I'm assuming because your idea is out there, you're going to be similar to me when it comes to the confidence points on it. I've got 1 confidence point on this.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know. But maybe, just maybe, given that she recently signed a new deal with AEW and she's got history with Mercedes, maybe the idea is for Willow to win the Casino Gauntlet and then have that contract and like cash in on Mercedes or something like that. And revisit that history. That's what I got right now. I got Willow with 1.
Yeah, my thought process was, all right, Mercedes wins the title. Who is she going to feud with in the near future? And Willow was a name that I thought of as well. But then I don't know if they're going to have them feud again where Willow doesn't win the championship. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, let's look through the roster and see who else. And then one name popped out, and I go, oh, that would be interesting. Ooh. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, wow. I only have 1 confidence point on it. Mm-hmm. But I think it'd be pretty great. And there's a very specific reason why I put the women's championship match before the women's Casino Gauntlet, because I got Toni Storm winning the Casino Gauntlet match.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like that a lot. That's really good.
You know, I was thinking, like, there was that stretch where she was wrestling 3 competitors months ago. It was like, were they planning this all the way back then to get us the thought in our head that Toni could be in the ring against 3, 4, or 5 competitors and still win?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
So I got Toni
Storm. That's a really cool idea. My dark horse candidate. I don't know, like, what's the 90-day on the WWE release?
August 2nd. We just talked about that with Shayna Baszler.
Oh, she's in the same group. Okay,
You thinking Dakota Kai?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Dakota as well, but
no,
not going to happen. All right, main event: Jon Moxley defending the AEW World Championship against Hangman Adam Page. Like I said, if the Young Bucks win earlier, I think that really ups the chances that Hangman's going to win. I got Page with 4 confidence points right now, but let's see what happens on Collision. If there's a segment on Collision where Mox just absolutely wrecks Hangman, that could go up.
So, it's in the thumbnail today for our AEW Dynamite review. Could Hangman lose to Mox at All In? Will he lose at All In? It says in the thumbnail. And so, I can confidently say with 7 confidence points, I have got Jon Moxley
to
lose to Hangman Adam Page, Texas Death. Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. I think it's going to happen. They got to do it. Listen, if they don't do it, they're a bunch of idiots because the whole internet's going to be like, why did you not do this?
I know.
So, yeah, I think it'd be best for business. You're going to get the Bryan Danielson out there. You're going to get the Swerve and Osprey out there. You're going to get Swerve making the save on Hangman out there. You're going to get who else? Darby Allin.
Did you say Will Ospreay?
The Ops. Swerve and Osprey. You got the OPPS. You got the Ops. Yeah, you get them all out there. It's going to be their own WrestleMania 40. But could it be WrestleMania 39? No. Hangman, he's got to win this. He's got to win this.
Yeah, I feel like he has to win it too.
You need the goodwill from the fans.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah, is that it? That's all the things?
I mean, they haven't announced the trios match yet that was been talked about.
What's
online.
That supposed to be? It's like a Gabe Kidd and the Death Riders.
Yeah, against the Ops, yeah.
Against Ops.
If that match happens, I think the Death Riders are going to win because I think Hook returns. He's still mad about Hobbs kind of replacing him in the Ops after he got hurt, and I think he's going to cost them the match.
That'd be super awkward if Mox doesn't have the title and the other Death Riders do.
That's why I say I feel like it's going to be set up as, this would be a bad day for AEW, then Hangman wins.
Mm-hmm.
Saves the day.
The day's the day. All right, well, Saturday's going to be the day. We are going to be doing our live watch along of AEW All In. So be sure to join us for that over at youtube.com/Stephen Larson and twitch.tv/Stephen Larson. Until next time, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.